Join PressBox at the Stoley Touchdown Zone at the corner of Sharp and Ostend Streets before every Ravens home game. Go to PressBoxOnline.com now for complete details. Welcome back to Inside PressBox. On Sunday, the Ravens will get a chance to reclaim the division lead when they play the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Joining me now to preview that matchup are Joe Platania, our Ravens reporter for PressBox, and Bill West, the host of Purple Pride Sports Show on Fox 1370 AM. Guys, I appreciate your coming in together.
Thank you,
you tell me all the time you're the hottest guy on radio.
Well, we have a different spin to our show. You know, it was the idea we started out with Keith on WBAL doing the Purple Passion show, and then, you know, you guys with the Fox, and they didn't have a Ravens show, so we went over Saturday, and we have a different twist. We actually, from Joe with the experience, getting inside the locker room and getting the stuff to us on the radio, but we also wanted to twist it and try to take the stuff to youth and other stuff far as outside what the players do in their foundations and what's done in the community, and there's not too many shows that do that. So
no,
we take it. You
hear about that, but you don't get it tangibly the way you do.
Right. So we're trying to make a little twist to the sports in Maryland now by going behind the scenes, what they do with their foundations, what they do outside of football, and what they do with Joe with the experience inside the locker room and game day. So it's all tying and doing a great job. We've been on the air for about 18 months now.
Right. So, Fox 1370 every Saturday morning, 9 to 11. Okay. The Roost, you're president of Roost 15.
Yep.
How strong are they right now?
Yeah, Roost are very strong. They're up to 122 in the numbers, 80 active, and they are a proud sponsor of the Purple Pride Sports Show, the Council of the Baltimore Ravens Roost, the oldest, we all know, the oldest fan club out there. And the big polar plunge is coming up, and they're looking for Stan DeFan and Joe to get into the nice warm water with them coming up. So,
if my doctor says I can do it, I'll do it. Joe, this past week's game, did it have you biting your nails, or were you pretty confident that they would come through against the Cardinals?
Well, I've bit my nails all my life for one thing, so that's nothing new. But against the Cardinals, I kind of had the feeling at halftime that the season, not just the game, but the season was at a crossroads. This game reminded me a lot of the Jacksonville game in 2000, the home opener. They're down by about 16, 17 points in that one. And I remember saying to a fellow beat reporter at halftime of that game that they're not going to have a season if they don't come back and win. And they came back and won 39-36. This game was very, very similar to me in that they played a team that I thought they were superior to, and that they had just made some mistakes and weren't executing and fell behind. But they came back and won, and I think that, at least for now, the season's on the right track. But, of course, we're only midway through it, and there's always the ups and downs.
Joe, you point out in your blog today, as we tape this on Wednesday, that if the season ended today, and I know the teams haven't all played the same number of games, Ravens wouldn't be in the playoffs right now as we speak.
Right, yeah, the AFC I still think is the stronger conference. There's a case to be made for the NFC because they're doing well in the AFC-NFC matchups. But the AFC still has the deeper amount of talent and the better teams overall. I mean, Kansas City started off 0-3. They're 4-3, and they have all the West tiebreakers. So they have the 4th seed right now. Cincinnati and New England aren't in first place in their divisions. They're 5-6, and the Ravens are at 7. And at the beginning of the season, the way the Ravens got so young so fast, I said they wouldn't make the playoffs because I was concerned about that sort of thing. But this is the kind of thing that made me think that, because the AFC is deeper and things can change on a whim. All
right. Bill, the game against the Steelers, it's taking place Sunday night. How do you see this game breaking out? Breaking down.
If the same Ravens team come out that we had at the beginning of the year, September 11th, and dominate 35-7 like they did, but it's always a battle. I believe it's going to be a lot tighter than the 35-7. Yes, as of today, their linebackers squad, there's a few guys out that may not, but you can't count on that. You know, they play with that all the time. But I see it being a very, very tight game. I like to see the Ravens pull out, probably with 7 points as a victory, but I think it's going to be a lot tighter than that going up into Pittsburgh because Ben's playing very good ball. The receiving core of the Pittsburgh Steelers, they have these other two guys stepping up with Sanders and the other receiving core that with Brown,
So give me a score. What do you got it at?
I got it probably 17-13 Ravens.
All right. Joe?
Ben Roethlisberger, 11 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in the last 4 games. They're at home, 24-23 Pittsburgh.
Wow.
All right. I see it the other way around. I see the Ravens pulling this one out 23-19 Ravens over the Steelers.
Never a dull moment with these two.
No,
Do you believe, Joe and Stan, that if the Ravens win this, that you're in the playoffs?
I think that goes a long way to winning the division, and once you do that, you're a top 4 seed.
All right, guys, appreciate your being on again. The show is Saturday, Fox 1370 AM, Bill West, Joe Platania, Purple Pride Sports Show. Thank you guys very much for coming in. Inside Press Box is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Go to Friedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs.